And back here at home, public universities in the country are sinking under the weight of huge debt and are at risk of collapse if proper intervention measures are not implemented soon. The university's fund chief executive officer, Geoffrey Monari, says public universities owe the Kenya Revenue Authority, pension schemes and other government bodies 56.1 billion shillings as of June this year. Marianne Nyambura reports on the debt burden of public universities.
Public universities in the country have been centers of academic excellence. Students who meet the minimum university entry requirement of C+ and are placed by the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service are funded up to 80% by the government. Public universities have offered a lifeline to millions of learners seeking to further their education. However, reports from stakeholders in the sector say more than 30 institutions of higher learning are on the brink of collapse due to huge debts accrued over time. The institutions are cash-strapped, and the universities are struggling to remain afloat. The university's fund made public grim statistics that paint a picture of how public universities or government agencies and pension schemes are whooping 56.1 billion shillings as at June 2022.
Restructure the way they operate in terms of you must stop the bleeding that is currently happening. Because even if you are to ask for a waive of the tax, and you are still bleeding, then that will not be able to assist.
The public universities owe Kenya Revenue Authority 13 billion shillings under the pay-as-you-earn tax category. Pension schemes are yet to receive 18 billion shillings, while part-time lecturers are owed 4 billion shillings. The National Hospital Insurance Fund, National Social Securities Fund, and SACCOs also form part of government agencies that are yet to receive payment from public universities. The university's debt runs into the billions for several key institutions, which include Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, JKUAT, with 12 billion shillings of pending bills. The University of Nairobi with 11.2 billion shillings in debt. Egerton University owes 8.3 billion shillings to government agencies and pension schemes, while Kenyatta University and Moi University come in 4th and 5th respectively, with 6.7 billion and 6 billion shillings.
Kenyatta University established a hospital which has now been separated from Kenyatta University. So Kenyatta University does not even own the hospital, does not own all those initiatives. The administration had good intentions, but once they were developed, they were taken away from them, and the university is not benefiting from the hospital.
Egerton University, which is among institutions that are in a financial crisis, has this year alone grappled with at least 2 strikes as more than 700 lecturers protested pay cuts of up to 43% and non-remittance of pension funds to the schemes. The university management has, however, laid bare the challenges that the institution faces as it seeks to be bailed out by the government.
Government capitation we are getting is at 184 million per month. Mind you, from that money, we must run the university. If we pay only salary, do we close the university? The answer is no. That's why we have written many times to the government, and the government has promised they look into it.
We cannot bail out universities that have not sealed the loopholes that they are in, because what will happen is that, as I said, right now they have debts of up to 56.1 billion. What will happen is that you'll bail them out now. 2 years later, they'll tell you now you have accumulated an additional 20 billion. You'll again bail them out.
The university's fund that has been financing government-sponsored students says more funds should be availed to public universities, which should also bank on exploiting more avenues of acquiring revenue. Marianne Nyambura, Citizen TV.
And agricultural